What is it that 2024 has in store for real estate in Canada? Well, 2024, this year, like every year, I like to make my guesses at what I think will happen over the coming 12 months in my local market here of Surrey and the Fraser Valley. And many of the things that happen here echo across the country. And each year that I do this, I will get a solid 50% of my guesses or predictions correct. And of course, usually I get 50% of them wrong. And this year is not going to be any different. But if you would like to join me for what I am sure is going to be another wild year in real estate, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And to start off 2024 on the right foot, it would mean the world to me if you could help get this video out to other people just like you by clicking the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
Happy New Year.
And just for fun, I'm going to set a goal of 202.4 likes for this video. So please help out, and in return, if you are looking to purchase real estate in 2024, because you think this is the year that you can finally make it happen, you can download my Informed Buyer's Guide right now totally for free using the link in the description below. And now let's hop into my predictions for the future.
For the next 12 months.
Well, yeah. Starting with everyone's favorite talking point these days, interest rates. Now, it's a very, very hot topic these days to talk about where interest rates are going to be going, particularly the overnight rate that is dictated by the Bank of Canada, and not so much 5-year mortgage interest rates that are related to the bond yields. Yeah, I don't think I'm really stepping out on too much of a limb here with this first prediction that I think we will see interest rate cuts this year. But I will step out on a slightly weaker limb and suggest that personally, I feel we're probably only going to see 2 quarter-point rate cuts over the next 12 months. And yes, that is less than economists like Brendan Ogbenson of the BCREA and Benjamin Tao of CIBC are predicting, because they both think that interest rates are going to drop at least 75 basis points this next year, if not more, and that the Bank of Canada won't stop cutting until they reach the overnight lending interest rate of 3% or less in 2025. Personally, I think that 0.5% would be a better number, not because I know what I'm talking about, but I'm generally of the mindset that I hope we never return to those crazy low interest rates that we saw starting in March of 2020, because I don't think they were healthy for the marketplace. Prediction number 2, I think this year we will finally see inventory build back to respectable levels. Levels that we haven't seen sustained since pre-pandemic, or, well, even for many years before that. For areas within the Fraser Valley that I service, 6,000 to 7,000 active listings is a very healthy market. And although we did get to almost 6,100 active listings on the market this last September, it only lasted for like 10 days. And then inventory dropped again extremely quickly. But in 2024, I think buyers are going to take a much more measured approach to their real estate purchases. And as a result, owners that are not willing to price well, prepare their property to go to the market correctly, and or hire poor agents that don't possess the skills to work in a slower market, well, those listings are just going to sit on the market while motivated sellers sell. Homeowners willing to showcase their homes with pride and hire real estate agents that have the skill to navigate this style of market, they are going to have no issues selling their properties at all. Prediction number 3 is all about prices. And well, before I share with you where I think prices are going to be 12 months from now, I would love you to share your thoughts in the comments below, because I think we are going to see prices increase by this time next year. But let's be realistic. The price gains that we saw in the pandemic have proven obviously unsustainable, which we all knew. I'm not saying that the prices can't sustain where they are. I'm saying the speed of growth was too quick. But historically, including all of the good years and the bad years, real estate prices have increased in my market on average 6.6%. That's including all of the booms and all of the busts. And if I had to put a percentage on it, I think the average selling price will rise again this year by probably another 5%. Similar to the 4.5% we saw in condos in 2023, 5.9% in townhomes, and 6% in detached homes here in my hometown of Surrey, BC. And no, I don't think that 2024 will see declines, as we're showing signs of the market has already picked up over the holiday season and now into this new year. And there's a very good chance that as those fixed rate mortgages that are related again to those bond yields, well, as they continue to drop, which they're doing, I can see this market picking up into the early spring. And although I think it's becoming less likely, if the market were to crash, it appears that, well, that would be probably put off into 2025 and 2026, which I highlighted my reasons for believing that could be the case in this video that has now received over 23,000 views. Fourth, I want to talk about rents. I think they're going to stay fairly flat. This time last year, I predicted that rents would actually drop, and well, I was wrong. They went up. But if rates do drop ever so slightly, that will cause some more people to get back into the buying market and out of the rental space. Also, the provincial government here in BC has made sweeping legislative changes in regards to strata laws, short-term rentals, and now mass upzoning of single-family homes into 3, 4, and 6 plexes. And although I don't think any one of their changes will have the massive desired effect on making building happen faster, nor do I think they will make home prices more affordable, they will likely help to increase rental stock. Not in one particular way, but rather as a combination of all of these changes made at once. So if you are an investor, I'd prepare to keep your expectations low for rental income growth. But at the same time, that has many landlords raising rents each year as they desperately try to increase their rents from pre-pandemic tenants, who are still paying relatively low rates as rent controls only allow for small increases each year. And my final prediction for 2024 Canadian real estate is that the Tom Story Show, my weekly podcast co-hosted each week with my friend, coincidentally, of the same name, I predict that we will not reach 5, but yes, 6,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2024. And you can help make that happen by going to the Tom Story Show right now here on YouTube and subscribing for your weekly Canadian real estate content. Or if you would prefer, you can also check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you listen to your podcasts. So let me know what you think about my predictions for 2024 down below in the comments. And remember, if you need help in my real estate market of Surrey or the Fraser Valley, you can book a call with me right now using the link in the description below at a time that works best for you. Remember to subscribe to both channels, click the like button 202.4 times, and we'll see you in a couple of days.